Hey everybody, welcome back to Farming Simulator 19. You're watching JCTV. This is Uncle Ben's Farm, episode number 4. Alright, so still couldn't get that front door or any of the windows open on that house, so we slept in the truck. It is just about 6:30 in the morning, and sometime late last night I came up with a plan. And it is different than the plan that we had before about seeding this field after plowing and liming. Well, the plowing and liming is done. But I think we want to look into all of this grass that we have growing around the farm. Let's take a little drive back here to the grass field. I believe it's field number 11. And we'll check this out. Now, this grass is ready to harvest, although the field does need to be plowed and limed. The grass is already there, and grass will keep growing back without actually planting. So I'm thinking what we could do is we could lease a front mower and a rear mower and a tractor. And I was looking through the shop catalog, and they actually make rear mowers that windrow the grass for you, so we won't actually have to lease a windrower. And what we can do is then we can lease a baler and then make silage bales out of the grass. Now, I checked out the prices, and silage is actually pretty good right now. People are paying a lot for silage. You could either make the silage in this bunker right here and wait for it to ferment after a few weeks, or you can just bale it up and sell it immediately. So if we look at the price of silage here, you can see that the price of regular grass is $41, and then if you want to turn it into hay, you can get $43, but if you turn it into silage, that price is $233 and rising. So I think we want to look at that, because once you wrap silage bales, they will take it right away, and then you don't have to wait for it to ferment, thus saving time. So we've got, let me see how much we got in the bank there. $33,000 in the bank, which should be enough to lease. Now, this is what we're going to need. We're going to need a tractor. We're going to need a front and rear mower. We're going to need a baler, and then we're going to need a bale stacker and a bale wrapper, I'm guessing. So I was also looking through the shop catalog again and looking at balers when I was formulating this executive decision of a plan. And Kvernerland, or Vicon, Kvernerland, whatever that company is, they also make a fast bale wrapper that bales and wraps at the same time. So we might not need to buy a bale wrapper. So let's go look at mowers. And we're looking at, where's that one that I was looking at? We don't want just the rear mower or the side mower, because that's going to take forever to cut. We don't want to waste a lot of time. And we can spend a little bit of money. Here's the Vicon mowers. Now this rear mower is the one that will windrow the grass for you, either from the right, or to the left, or down the center, so that you don't actually need a windrower to row up the grass and then collect it. So I think we're going to save some money by getting the rear mower from Vicon here. And then the Vicon front mower to match, so that way we don't leave a line of grass down the middle of the rear mower track. We can get it, I think, 6 meters wide. We can get a 6 meter wide cut. And now we need a tractor. So we're going to need not a small tractor this time. That Fiat is not going to cut it. So we're going to look at a tractor with a little more horsepower. Quite possibly this Valtra, 154 kilowatts, and these are both the same, so 210 horsepower. I think this one will cut it, and it's not that expensive of a lease. I think the lease prices are like 5 or 10% of the base price, so that's good. So now we've got a tractor, a front mower, and a rear mower. So now all we have to do is hook these up, cut some grass, figure out the swathing process on the rear mower. That shouldn't be too difficult. It should be just a button on the dashboard here of the tractor once we get the mower hooked up to the PTO. There we go. There's the front mower, there's the hoses, and there's the PTO. Alright, so front mower is good to go. This is a Valtra T194 tractor. I'm hoping it can handle the weight of this rear mower. Even with the front mower on the front, it might be a little bit heavy, but we'll see what happens when we hook this up. Alright, there we go. Oh, bounced a little bit. There's the hoses, there's the PTO, and we are off to the races. Now all we have to do is lower the mowers, unfold them, turn them on, and then just drive around and cut some grass. That's pretty much all that's going to happen here. Okay, I think, yeah, we can cut this grass here that's on the side of this field. This really isn't doing anything. We could actually extend this field out onto this grass part here and make it even bigger, but I guess that's a problem for another day. For now, let's just cut the grass. So we'll unfold the rear mower, and then we'll check this out. Okay, so there's the swathers, I guess you can call them, on the back of the mower. So the grass is cut and then it's thrown onto these conveyor belts, and then it's either pushed from the pushed to the right or to the left depending on the work mode that you're using. There we go. So that, okay, so there's the right one, there's the left one, and then when they're both up, I'm guessing, okay, so that's the center mode. So this should give us a line of grass right down the middle, and then we don't have to windrow. So that actually works out. It's less work and less machines that we have to lease, because we are now down to, what does that say? $19,000. So we went from 33 to 19 just on the tractor, front mower, and rear mower. So we need to make back, as long as we make more than 33,000 on the silage bales, we should be good. Okay, so there's the swath going right down the middle. All right, the front mower is mowing as it should, and we are just going to mow all of this grass, and then I think we're going to take that little grazing area as well that's all fenced in. We're going to mow all of that grass plus all of the grass in field number 11, and then we can look at the baler pricing and figure that out if we want to get the Vicon fast baler that automatically wraps the bales for us, or if we want to get a regular baler and a regular wrapper separately. I'm pretty sure the fast bale is going to be more cost effective in that manner, so I think that's the direction we're going to go. But we're going to cut all of this grass, and we'll check back with you in just a few short minutes. Hang on. And there we go, folks. We've got all of field number 11 mowed now. We've got that little side patch of grass mowed by field number 3 there. And now we're just going to fold the mower up, the rear mower anyway. We're going to fold that up and go into that little cow pasture, dog run type of thing that they've got there. There's lots of grass there that can be mowed. We don't have any cows, so we don't have a need for any of that grass right now. So we're going to mow it all. We've got a lot of grass here that needs to be picked up. I'm really hoping that we can exceed that $33,000 mark. That will put us into the profit range, and then we'll know just how much money we can make from silage, because this grass is just going to keep growing back without replanting. So it's technically, I don't want to say free money, because we've got to lease all of this equipment to get it done, but we'll have a base price of what the equipment costs versus the profit that we can make at the price that it's at right now, which is $233 per 1,000 liters. I'm thinking that's what it is. All right, so we are just going to mow this now. Probably get about 7 or 8. Oh, I forgot to put down the front mower. Let's do that real quick. Probably get about maybe 7 or 8 bales out of this. I don't even know how big the bales are. They're big, small, medium, who knows. I think I read somewhere that they were 4,000 liters of grass per bale. I'm not really sure how they measure that in liters, but anyways, we're going to get all this cut, and we'll be back with you in just a few short minutes. Hang in there. Okay, so we are getting pretty good at this grass cutting thing, although it's not that difficult. We got all this in the little cow pasture dog run here cut. And now we can return the mowers. There is a little bit more grass here, there, and everywhere, but it's in weird places and around trees and stuff, and I don't feel like driving around. This should be a good base. So we've got those 3 sections of grass that we mowed. We've got that section right there, all of field number 11, and this little section up here at the edge of the field. And then we will know with those 3 sections just how much money we're going to make at the price silage is now, so that we can pretty much gauge any profit or loss moving forward with the silage. If that makes any sense to people, P&L, profit, loss. We'll know whether or not it's feasible to lease all of this equipment again and then bale and wrap and sell all the silage. So we do also need a bale stacker, something to pick up the bales. Now, if I'm not mistaken, the Vicon Fast Bale is a round baler. We're going to be making round silage bales, so we're going to need a round bale stacker. Please do not make the mistake of making round bales and then buying a square bale stacker, because it just won't work. I hit the wrong button here. Okay. We need to detach this stuff and give it back, because the grass is not going to grow by the end of the day again. So we don't want to be charged for machines that we can't use for about another week or so until that grass grows back. And then we'll cut it again depending on the profit margin. Oh, I'm sort of sandwiched in here. We need the tractor, but I don't need the mowers. All right, let's try and wiggle our way out of here. There we go. Now we will just quickly return the mowers, and then we'll get the baler, and then we'll be off to the races in terms of baling. All right, mowers returned. That is done. Let's walk on over here. We got $19,000 in the bank. How much can we lease a baler for? Balers, there it is. All right, now we're looking for the Vicon Fast Bale. This is not it. Now this is the Kuhn bale wrapper. That one does not have the automatic drop, which we want, because we don't want to stop every few feet and hit a button to drop the bale. We just want them to automatically drop onto the ground, so that way it's less work and make things a little bit easier. And that's what the Vicon Fast Bale does. It has the option to automatically, we can't buy it. We've got a lease. The Vicon Fast Bale has a button on it that will automatically drop the bales that you can turn on or off. If you like to stop every 6 to 10 feet and hit the button and drop the bale, you can. Or you can just have it do it automatically, and you can just crank up your headphones and drive the tractor, which is what we plan on doing. All right, let's hook up to this here, and then we'll start the baling process. There we go, that should do it. Perfect. We need the PTO and the hoses. Oh, maybe that hose isn't used. Perfect. All right, and the tractor seems to be pulling it just fine despite the weight. Hopefully everything else will be okay. Okay, there's the unfold button. Perfect. I think we just drop the pickup and turn it on, and then we're making bales. Let's see how this works. And I'm pretty sure this is just as easy as driving over the lines that we've created, and it spits some bales out the back. Then all we got to do is pick them up and sell them. So that actually works out. Okay, no, not the road, but we want the grass. There we go. And look at that, it's baling. All right, so let's see. Does it go to 4,000? 6 miles an hour. Well, this is probably going to take quite a while. Let's see. Oh, yeah. So 4,000 liters of grass, and then it cycles through. It opens up. It spits it out. And then it wraps it perfectly. This is going to make things so much easier. And it's not that loud of a machine either. It's nice and quiet. And there we go. Drop it on the ground. And the next one comes out. All right. Excellent. Well, we're just going to drive over all of the grass that we cut. And we're going to bale these up And as much fun as this is going to be to watch in real time, we're going to check back with you in just a few short minutes. Hang in there until the baling is completed. And there we go, folks. All of the baling is, well, it's almost completed. We got this one little tiny leftover patch of grass, and we're almost at the 4,000 liter mark. I'm hoping we can get a full bale out of this. And there we go. Alright, so then we got we still got a partial bale in there. I wonder if we can get another 4,000. Can we get another? No, we need just a little bit more to get that last bale out of there, and I don't see any more grass left to bale or pick up. Oops, sorry, didn't mean to hit that one. I think we're going to have to call it there at about 97%. That sucks. Oh well. We've got a lot of bales here, as you can see, out on the horizon. Still not sure. I can't do math that good in my head, so we're not going to try and calculate how many bales we have and how much it's going to cost. But the good news is the price of silage actually went up $2, so it's now $235 per thousand. So we're going to take the baler back to the shop, give that back because we don't need the baler anymore, and we're going to pick up a bale stacker. We're at what, $14,000 now. That baler was $5,000. So we are further away from the $33,000 goal that we need to hit in order to just break even and then past that make a profit. So hopefully there is enough silage bales on the ground. I guess there's a line of grass there I could have cut. That would have gave us that extra bale, but no, we'll learn that for next time. We'll become a little better at cutting our grass. That was my first time using the swathing mowers on the back of the tractor. So it's all a learning experience for all of us, I guess. Let's go give this baler back. We'll pick up the round bale stacker, and then we'll pick up some silage bales, and then we'll sell some silage bales. And then hopefully we can make that $33,000 nut. All right, disconnect. We are good. Perfect. Thank you very much for the use of your baler. It's not bad being able to lease all of this equipment from the shop, but paying so much for it, I don't know. Depending if we don't make any money off of this silage endeavor, I'm going to be very upset with myself for putting myself in this position and letting down my Uncle Ben. But hopefully we should be able to. Okay, so here's a round bale stacker here. Oh, this is a wrapper. Anderson makes the round bale stacker right here. There's one for 72 and there's one for 50. This one would be cheaper. All right, so we'll get that. It holds 24 bales of silage. There it is right there. Perfect. Let's back up to that. We'll hook it up and we'll go and collect some silage bales. And if I remember correctly, the barn at the grain mill actually is the one that's doing all the silage buying. So we'll have to truck all of the silage down there to the sell point at the grain mill and then sell them there. It should be relatively easy. I think you just back up and unload them and then they buy them. So what are we down to now in the bank account? $11,000. All right, so from 33 down to 11, we've spent $22,000 leasing equipment. If there is not $22,000 worth of silage here, I don't know. I'm going to be really upset that we wasted all that money. We're going to have to go back to work for that anonymous guy in field number 5, or we're going to have to reach out to our friend in field number 9 there and see if they've got some more work for us, because we're going to have to recoup all of this loss if in fact there is not $22,000 in silage. All right, so there we go. That's the first 3 silage bales. All right. So basically, we just drive around and auto load the silage bales onto the trailer. When it's full, we can drive down to the sell point and sell it. All right, so there's the first 6. Give me a quick second. We'll load this up with 24, and we'll be right back with you. Hang on. So that actually did not take that long. We've got our first full trailer load of 24 silage bales going down to the barn here on our left. We've still got quite a few silage bales left. I can't remember if there's a full trailer or not. Now I think, yeah, there's the silage icon there, so the silage will be purchased in the barn right there. So I'm not really sure which barn. There's quite a few sections here where we could back in. I'm not sure if there's any specific location. I don't want to unload them in here and then not be able to get the trailer in there because it looks pretty cramped. Let's just open up all these gates. So we've got 4 doors. Is it door number 1, 2, 3, or 4? Oh, door number 1 and 2 look to be the same. Door number 3 is a separate section altogether. Let's try that. Let's try door number 3 and see if we can sell the silage in there. If not, then we're going to have to figure out a way to get that trailer into that little space to pick up the rest, because we've got to get that pickup thing in front of the bale to get them on the trailer. Let's try this. We can unload right here. That seems to fit. And I just noticed that we're down to like $7,900 now, so an extra $3,000 came out of our account. So we need to get back to 33. Oh wow, look at that. Look at all that money. So I don't think that extra $3,000 that was missing from our account is going to matter. Could have been extra leasing costs, who knows. But we just made $23,000 for that one trailer load of silage bales. Wow. Let's go and grab some more, and then we'll check back with you in just a few short minutes. Hang in there. So here we are with another full trailer load of silage bales, and there is still some left on the ground. So there's still another about a half a trailer left. There isn't a full trailer. There isn't 24. I think there's maybe about a half to 3/4. But all right, so we're sitting at $30,000. This should put us, if the prices stayed the same, this should put us over $50,000 mark. Well past our $33,000 goal for making profit. There we go, $53,156. That is fantastical. Just think of how much money we could have made if we owned all of that bale making equipment. Let's go grab the rest of those silage bales, and we'll check back with you in just a few short seconds. Hang on. And here's the last trailer load of silage bales. We've got 21. We are 3 bales short of a full load. Not crazy at all. Let's get these last 21 in here. So we're sitting at $53,000. This may or may not be enough to purchase a seeder. Think about that. It's a good thing we waited instead of leasing a seeder, because now I think we're just about on the cusp of leasing or purchasing a nice size seeder for that field number 3 so we can plant some crops. There we go, $72,000. That is a $29,000 profit from where we started at $33,000. That is fantastical. I think that's, is that right? 72 minus 33? No, it's 39,000. Math is hard. All right, so $39,000 profit, and it cost us 22,000. Well, plus that extra 4, so let's say 26,000. So add that 39 plus 22, and we would have actually made $72,000 instead of paying for all of that leasing equipment. So in the future, it may or may not be a good idea to invest in all of this baling equipment, because at this price, $235 per 1,000 liters, silage is actually pretty profitable. So that actually worked out. And that is going to wrap up this video for today, folks. We're going to leave the tractor here, drive the pickup truck back to the farm, and we are going to call it a day as soon as we return the bale stacker. There we go. Don't forget, before you go, hit that subscribe button for me. Drop a like on the video and ring that notification bell so you can be alerted every time we upload new content. You don't want to miss anything. Just a reminder, you're watching Farming Simulator 19, played on the PC. My name is JCTV. This was Uncle Ben's Farm, episode number 4. Thanks for stopping in, everyone. Thanks for taking time out of your busy day to watch this video, and we will see you next time.